Hi, my name is Ron, and this is our poster When Function Words Carry Content. Most eye movement studies in reading examine content words, one reason for that being that function words are usually shorter, carry less semantic information, and are more frequent and skipped often. One study that looked into function words found that the article "the" was skipped even when used as a grammatically wrong paraphrasal preview, indicating differential processing between function and content words. Also, most studies in reading are in English, a language in which function words usually are semantically empty. In some languages, such as Brazilian Portuguese, function words carry more semantic information when compared to English in the form of gender and number marks. One example being the word "some", which in Portuguese can be masculine, feminine, singular, and plural. Uh, we analyzed data from the Habeas Corpus of Brasilia of natural reading in Brazilian Portuguese. It has closed data for every word from 15 non-manipulated paragraphs. Our objective was to analyze the effects of predictability, word class, and length in Brazilian Portuguese. We found a high negative correlation between length and frequency, making it problematic to include both as predictors. We also found that all our functional words had high frequency. For that reason, we only analyzed content words with equivalent frequency to our functional words and kept length as a predictor. Word length is also centered around the average of 4.96. We found many effects of predictability on all measures in the expected direction, and there were no effects of word class on later measures. In summary, what we found is there were differences between classes on very early processing, more specifically in skipping, where short function words were skipped more often than short content words. We found very limited differences in reading, specifically in fixation times, specifically in first fixation duration, where very predictable function words were processed very quickly regardless of length, while length had a stable effect on content words. We believe this could be due to mislocated fixations being influenced by skipping rates. Word class didn't predict any of the later eye movements in our data. We believe that the heavier semantic load of function words having Brazilian Portuguese is responsible for these results. It seems that word skipping was influenced by partial paraphrasal processing in the form of word class identification, while fixation times, which are assumed to reflect identification, were mostly similar between content words and function words. This indicates that skipping and fixation times reflect different stages in word processing. Results are compatible with a previous study by Schmoller, Morris, and Pointer in English, in which little to no differences were observed between word classes when frequency and length were matched.